that's all it is to it. We'll go ahead and clean it out. All right, guys, I had to bring you guys back on live action. I met two lovely couples, Kathy and Kevin. All right, and
how you doing, man?
hey, he's actually prior Coast Guard, and of course, you guys know I'm Navy. So check this out here. We actually traded ball caps. Hey, I'm not a trader, guys, but I'm supporting. You had Coast Guard, and I show you the cap that I brought Kev down here. Look at this. See, he got the digging dirt with CJ Navy cap, and there's Miss Kathy up there. They've been very nice. Kevin actually showing me, what is this little sluice called, Kev?
It's called a Dream Mat Sluice. My buddy.
It's called
My Buddy.
Okay, My Buddy.
Yeah.
It's a My Buddy with a Dream Mat Sluice, and I actually got the cons contraption that I made with my river sluice, and I put it on the end of the High Banker, of the Keene High Banker. So we're just gonna run these cons through this dream mat, and we're going to see if it catches any gold, guys. And also, if we catch gold, that's not a good thing. That means that the High Banker is losing a little bit of flower gold. So anyway, we're going to put it to the test. This will be a quick video, but I'm so excited to see in live action, and you getting it here first, guys. So let's see it.
Feed it from right here, and if there's gold in there, it will catch it right in these little troughs.
All right, so you got the second scoop there.
You got a lot of black sand in there. That's a good sign.
Yeah, but like I said, this is it shouldn't be a lot of gold in this here anyway, because I was just
already went through the High Banker.
Yeah, it went through the High Banker, and I put my dredge sluice in the bottom of it. Now, so you got a speed control.
Yeah, it's got a baffle on the pump inlet, so the more you open it, the more flow you get. It's right back here. I just don't remember which way to turn it.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yep. You never lose gold. You're still in your safety pants. So even if this fails, you just redo what you got.
For sure.
But I've never had it fail, and I've had to catch that ghost dust. But that's all you got to do is just spoon that in there, just like that. That's it, man. I'll let you have fun. But if there's gold in there, that will catch it.
There's a lot of black sands in here.
And there is. It's really awesome.
She's level too.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Let's see if we can find some flower gold up in here. You can see those ripples dancing.
Dancing around.
They are. Oh man, tell me. Yep, it is relaxing. They put you in a trance. I didn't know I was gonna be making a video today. A little bit, got about 4 more scoops left and we'll be done. And we'll pan this out. Now you guys know I'm normally don't like a sluice, but this little thing is pretty cool. I normally pan out everything.
That's the catch me out right there.
All right. I may say, I think I see one flake maybe. If that's a piece of gold.
Yep, it looks like it.
Yep. All right, that's it.
And then if you want to hold that, there's a finger hold right here.
Okay. get over this side so I can pan it better. Let's pan this back. Let's see if we got anything. See two little pieces.
There you go.
2 pieces of flower poop. Actually, I see 4 little pieces. See some flower, look, and some flower gold as well. All right, look at that, guys. We found some gold. Yep, 4 little pieces. All right, that's gonna do it, guys. So we're back over here at the cabin. That was pretty cool, that little sluice buddy that Kevin actually gave me. He actually gave it to me, so I told him I didn't want it. He said he has like 2 of them. So what a generous God, man. And that's what I'm talking about. You meet so many good people. So big shout out to Kathy and Kevin for being nice neighbors, you know, and that's what neighbors do. So we did find 4 little flakes, and I did not run all of the concentrate because I want to get home and we're going to do it. So I'm going to have this going to be the start of the video, and we're going to pack up. We're going to head home. Give me another day and we'll finish up this video with the cons. See you guys here in a few days. For you guys in a few seconds. All right. Hey, so welcome back, guys. Hey, and welcome back for another video. We're going to get right into it. Of course, you guys know from the thumbnail, we're following up all of our pay dirt and actually our cons that we got from Thermal City. Today, we are doing the river sluice cons that I actually modified to go on the back of the Keene High Banker at Thermal City. Last week, we just did the High Banker, which was a Keene High Banker that they used. And I believe I got a 0.326 grams out of it. So it was a lot of gold in there. We had fun panning it, of course. And today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to go over to the panning station. I've never actually used my classifiers how they're supposed to be used. A lot of people probably don't even realize they're supposed to be kind of like stacked on top of each other. And we're going to try that for the first time. So these are the cons that I had on my river sluice. I actually made a mod. If you guys didn't watch the video, I made a modification to my river sluice. I put a damper on it. I actually made a nice stand. Put it on the end of the high banker out. I'm sure you guys seen plenty of people do that before. I'm not doing nothing new or different. I'm just was testing out to see if we was losing any gold. And today we're gonna find out with these cons here. So let's go ahead and go over to the panning station and let's start classifying, and let's go ahead and get the gold if there's any gold in these cons. Follow me. All right, guys, so here we got the cons for the river sluice from the high banker. I've already took out the little bit of -18 material that we had here. So let's go ahead and pop this open. So basically it's a little tier, and I'm gonna go to all the way to -50. Start out with the -10, 20, 30, 40, and this is the 50 here. And the object of this is to pull your cons here. Everything is sift down to the different classifications. After you shake it up and stuff, you're supposed to have each classification. So we're gonna see if it actually works. Seems to be going through pretty easy. And I've actually dried up this material. I have not checked it for magnetics yet. We would do that afterwards. And most of the magnetics will probably be in the -50 and the -40. So it's the top that comes with it. Put that top on it. Let's see how that goes. I know there's still a lot of classification in the -20. Hopefully I didn't overfill it. So So we do have the -10 here. I think I probably overfilled it, but well, that's not gonna work, guys. So let's try something different. The last time I didn't get to show you guys, or actually I didn't show you guys all of the magnetizing that I did with the Keene High Banker, because there was a lot of black sands that was magnetized. I'm just going to show you guys one scoop, because I mean it took me probably about an hour to do 8 pounds of magnetite in that last one. This here was only 3 pounds of cons. I'll show you guys that TWA here in a minute. If you guys don't know what the TWA is, go back and check out my last video. All right, that's just one scoop there. All right, guys, so here are the classifications. We only did just 6 classifications here. These are with the river sluice cons that we did along with the high banker. And I just want to point out, if we do find any gold in these cons, we will be adding that to the RIP of the high banker. Okay, so we got 0.326 grams with the high banker, and if we do get any gold, we'll just add that to it. So we got the -18 and above right there. We got the -10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So I also want to point out that these was the magnetics that was in there. We're not going to put those back in. We're just going to go ahead and paint it. But before I get started, I forgot that I wouldn't to go and change my hats, because I'm dedicating this little painting series to old Kevin and Kathy over there at Thermal City Gold Mine. That was nice enough. Me and Kevin actually did a hat exchange, and today I'm going to go ahead and support the United States Coast Guard, guys. I'm not a trader, I'm just supporting, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start with the big first, which I really looked through it. I don't see anything in here perfect, but we're going to go ahead and paint it since we got it. Oh, quartz here. All right, so now we're really actually hoping that we don't get anything in here, but it would be great to add to the total to what we already have. Like I said, I really don't expect to see anything, but who knows, we could get a little bit of flyer gold. And I already have surfactant in here. This is the water, like I said, this is the water that we use for the high banker, and I had just cleaned that water out. We actually did that panning and everything yesterday. So of course you guys know that I was real excited about getting back and start panning and stuff. This here is the -10. We're going to go ahead and take a chance with a lot of this stuff, because like I said, I don't think that there's really nothing in here, but you never know. So let's go ahead and get through this and let's pan it. A lot of garnets in this here. Pan this back. Now we actually did find a few flakes with the high banker with the -10 yesterday. Alright, so it's nothing. I think most of the gold was like in the -30, 40, and 50. Nothing in that, the -10. That was actually the -20. Now we're going to go to the -30. This is the -30. Now this is where Thermal City has a lot of fine gold in the -30. So if we actually have any gold, it's going to be in the 30 or 40. If not, I think that Keene High Banker did a good job. So like I said, we're going to get through this quick though. Alright, pan this back. You know, and you know what I'm doing here, like I said, I don't think we're going to find anything, but I got the cons and I got to pan them. I just can't, we just cannot pan them, you know. And you know, while we're doing this, we're getting more practice. And that's why I try to tell you guys, I pan these. If I got cons, even if I know there may not be nothing in it, it's good practice. I'm up here sitting at home not doing anything. Could be watching some soccer, or some softball, but I'd rather come out here and pan. I thought I saw a piece, but it was just mica. All right, -40, guys. We'll get down there pretty quick. So actually, when I was down there, I met Kevin and Kathy. Very nice people. When I met Kevin, actually, he was telling me that he did actually 26 years in the Coast Guard. I was like, man, how did you do that? I only did 20 years in the Navy, and I was kind of ready to go whenever I was at the end of my enlistment. But yep, he said he did 26 years. Really nice fella. He actually gifted me a, well, he didn't gift it to me, we worked it out. He actually gave me a little mini, I forget what they call it, I think it was called a buddy sluice. And we actually did a little bit of the cons down there with the buddy sluice. And we actually found, I think, 3 pieces of flower gold with only a few scoops. He said that it's, you know, of course, that flower gold with that buddy sluice is supposed to catch it. So, you know what, I may, actually, I'm gonna run, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna run this -40 here. I'm gonna finish panning this out. And then what I'm gonna do is, with the -50 and beyond, guys, I'm gonna give me like a good, it only take like 5 minutes to set up that buddy sluice. As a matter of fact, since we're messing around in here in the panning station area, we're just gonna run that buddy sluice with the rest of it. I'm gonna go ahead and get it wet and stuff, and we're running and see if we can find anything with that buddy sluice. Now he said if there's some fine gold in there, that buddy sluice, you better find it. All right, so after this here, we're gonna go ahead and switch it up. Good, nice little test. All right, nothing. All right, that's a good thing. I guess that's a really good thing. You got to know your equipment, you know. And since you know, when I go down there, I rent that high banker. Well, I will be renting the high banker out and stuff. So until I get me one, so that's good that you're testing your equipment, even though it's not our equipment. But we just want to make sure we're not losing anything. And so far, we're not losing anything. So let's go ahead and cut you guys off and turn you guys back on. We will have that little sluice buddy up and running, and we'll run the rest of the cons. All right, that didn't take long, so we already got that set up. I went on ahead and changed out the water, so we actually can see this setup how it is, and this is a pretty neat setup. It has the dream mat in it, and it's from, let me see, I'm reading on the bottom, it says prospectorsdream.com, and I believe they told me that this was a sluice buddy, and with this sluice buddy, it's pretty easy setup. It has a leveler on here, which I have a gutter sluice, and my gutter sluice don't even have this. Now this is a lot, probably about half the size of that gutter sluice, but it's a pretty neat setup. Let me see if I can. So here's our material that we're gonna run through. And let's get started. And we will probably, since it's a lot of cons, we will probably change this mat out a couple of times. But if it gets like I gotta do it every 10 scoops or whatever, because it's not, this mat isn't very big, then I'll just go ahead and run this stuff through. But it's pretty neat. Right here is almost like where the water pushes out, so instead of putting it in there, you just put your spoon up against that current there, and it washes your cons out. It's pretty neat. So I want to give a big thanks if Kevin and Kath is watching this video. Thanks a lot, Kevin, for giving me this little buddy sluice. As you see, I'm using it with those cons that we was practicing with the other day, buddy. Now, you know, like I said, we did find 4 flakes. And the only thing I can think of, if we don't find anything, maybe whenever he's had this set up, I'm thinking, Kevin, maybe you already had 4 little flakes in there for me. Probably speed you guys up right here. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't see any gold visibly, but I don't want to get those ripples too clogged up. So we're gonna go ahead and shut it off, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to pan this. I'll show you guys one time on camera, and then we will just do it off camera. Just fill this up with water. I tell you what, they make all kinds of neat little gadgets and tools to do the job with this prospecting. I do see one piece so far. Kevin told me after I used this little buddy sluice, I wouldn't want to pan again, which I still like to pan. But if it helps me catch some flower gold, I would definitely use it. Let me get this excess out. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's just two little pieces. If this is what we're going for, it's actually, I mean, it's a flower gold in there, but I mean, it's so micro. I mean, I'm sure you see that one piece there. That's a nice little piece there that we may have missed. But yeah, it's just if that's what the high banker is missing, then I tell you right now, I use that damn high banker every chance I get, because if that's the only thing it's missing, I think we're in good shape. But I will scoop that little fly poop up. Yeah, so if this, so if we're only missing 2 or 3 little fly poops, I think that high banker is doing his job. Clean this out, and then the next one will be the last one. See those blondes coming down? I see 3 pieces of gold over there. Got some small pieces of garnet, probably the same weight as that gold. See 3 pieces right there. See if you guys see those 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. Alright, this will be the last pan of my little river sluice on the end of the Keene High Banker at Thermal City. We're talking about minute pieces, but they're in there. So if I get them bunched up together there. Alright guys, so that's the cons from the river sluice that was on the back of the high banker, and that's all of the micro fine gold that we had in our little river sluice that caught it. And trust me, if that's what you're missing, that's nothing to cry about. All right guys, so we're back in the vault. Hey man, that was a fun little test that we just did, little experiment. I didn't think we was gonna find anything, but you know, hey, we found some flakes. I actually counted those flakes underneath the microscope, and all together, just in that little pan, it was actually 23 fly poops of gold. Of course, with the video, I'm gonna show you guys right here. It looks like it's a lot, but it really is not a lot. But we actually found some gold. We did a little experiment when we was at Thermal City. So that was pretty fun to do, and it was actually pretty fun to pan. We started the first half of the way to panning, and I just remembered this is going to be about the little mini sluice that Kevin and Kathy gave me. So it worked out good, Kevin. Thanks a lot, man, for showing me. And that stuff really does catch a lot of flower gold, even though I used to think that. Now it kind of proved me wrong. I thought that I was pretty good. I would say I would be like a medium, not an expert, but maybe medium to advanced on panning, because I pan a lot of material. But that just shows you I am still missing a few fine, microfine pieces of gold. Honestly, I think anybody would miss that type of gold, especially when you got bifocals on like me, and if the light isn't hitting it directly and stuff. But anyway, this is what they call, I believe, Kathy said that it was a buddy sluice. If I'm wrong, correct me down in comments. But I think it's a buddy sluice, just like my little gutter sluice I have. So thanks a lot once again. You got so many tools in this prospecting industry, and why not use them to your advantage? So I want to thank you guys. Hey, don't forget, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, go ahead and help me out. Hit that subscribe button. I know that I do not ask you guys all the time to subscribe to my channel because I really do enjoy doing this content stuff. But hey, we need to get our subscriptions up. So go ahead and help me out. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend about it as well, guys, because we're doing a lot of good things on this channel. And I got a lot of good content coming your way. And like I tell everybody, the adventure begins one pan at a time. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to watch the previous video, if you have not watched it, of us going to Thermal City gold mine. And we actually used the High Banker for the first time. Thanks a lot, guys. Talk to you guys next week. Peace.